The crypto bottom is coming, guys. And this is how you make millions and millions in crypto during these times. Right now, a lot of people freaking out, a lot of people running for the hills, right? Get out, get out, get out. Instead, what we should be looking at are some critical price ranges for Bitcoin, some critical levels for altcoins. We're going to dive into it in this video, guys. Michael Van de Pope, one of my favorite people to listen to when it comes to technical analysis, when it comes to kind of just, the macro trends. He has spoke recently, and I want to give you guys all of the details on that. So make sure you guys stick around until the end of this video because it's jam-packed with information for you and things that you need to be aware of. We all need to be aware of, right? Real quick though, before we get started, hit the like button for us, subscribe down below. It does help get this video out to more people. All right, so let's jump in here and talk about what Van de Pope has to say about this market right now. It's kind of a weird consolidation phase right now. Nobody expected Bitcoin and crypto to actually move up a little bit this morning. That has happened. I say this morning, I am in Dubai, so now it's this afternoon, but I digress. Analyst Van de Pope foresees Bitcoin consolidation, calls the altcoin bottom. So listen, nobody can guess 100%, where the crypto bottom is. But if we're close, if we can be close, we can have a definite edge in the market. So let's talk about what he's seeing, where things could go here. Van de Pope, somebody I really respect. I think he's one of the best in the industry. He's talking about Bitcoin potentially falling if we were to break the support, which we're kind of, teasing with a little bit at 60,000. If that were to break, okay, and we go lower for whatever reason, something macro, something technical, maybe something, both, whatever. The range we're looking at is 51 to 52. And if we broke that range, it would be 45 to 47,000. And some may say, Zach, you're crazy. Bitcoin's not going to go to 45,000. Here's the way I like to look at it. What if it does? Am I prepared? What am I going to do? And then if Bitcoin reverses and goes to 75,000, I've got to have a plan for that as well, right? So that's why right now I'm balancing having cash in the market and cash on the sidelines. If and when we get that dip, you better believe I'm going to become a big time Bitcoin buyer at those premium prices. Altcoins, where would they go if Bitcoin dropped down to 45? 50K, I mean, they're going to be going lower. It's time then to double down on your investments. Now, Van de Pope said the period of boredom for Bitcoin, which is eager to consolidate here. Overall, I'm expecting this won't change for the coming months, but I think we're at the altcoin bottom. So he believes the altcoin bottom could be in because Bitcoin has kind of decoupled itself from the rest of the market, meaning it's really moved up without altcoins doing much of anything. He thinks Bitcoin can come back down and altcoins could kind of stay pretty flat too. He's been calling for altcoin season, Michael Van de Pope, for a little while now. He's been accumulating some of his favorite cryptos, which he highlighted, by the way, and we're going to highlight some of those. He said on April 2nd, earlier this month, he compiled his top 10 list to buying during the dip, meaning which altcoins are at a premium price. And some of those that were included were these four: Chainlink. And these are all interesting because they're all kind of boring, not talked about right now. Usually those are the best times to buy, right? When nobody's talking about them. When people start talking about them, like in videos like I'm making right now, oftentimes it's too late, right? Chainlink, Polkadot, Cosmos, and Arbitrum. All of these cryptos he believes as like some of those top alts are very, very undervalued right now. And you could go through the laundry list of cryptos that are undervalued right now. I really like the Chainlink call. I am an owner of Chainlink. I would add Polygon to that mix too. Nobody and their brothers talking about Polygon right now, but I still have very high conviction that they're going to do some big things. Now, overall, Crypto Moon actually weighed in on his thoughts too. And stick around to the end, guys, because I'm going to give you guys my strategy here as we close up the video, what I'm doing in terms of, timing the market up a little bit, and trying to become a multi-millionaire in this bull cycle. I think that's what we all want to do, what we're all striving for. But what Carl the Moon said is that he looked at a couple different points of what he calls price deviation with Bitcoin, and basically speculated that there are some bullish macro signs, meaning long-term, but maybe right now there are some choppy waters before we get there. Keep in mind, I'm just going to keep reminding you of this. historically speaking, 6 months after the Bitcoin halving, which is hours away, we have seen the price of Bitcoin double at some point in those 6 months. What happens in between there? Guys, it is anybody's guess. As Van de Pope lays out here, he's got ranges going down to 45,000 and all the way up to 75,000. That's a huge gap. But the key is preparing yourself for both scenarios. What are you going to do if Bitcoin hits 45K? What's your plan? What's your goal? Do you have one? If you don't, make sure you do. What are you going to do if Bitcoin hits 75K and some of your altcoins are hitting high numbers? Do you have exit strategies in place? That is something I think is so crucial. I didn't do this in 2021. As my picture might have went out there for a minute, guys. Wi-Fi is a little choppy here. So hopefully this video still gets out there to you guys. No matter what, though, just give me a couple more minutes and we're almost done. But overall, here's kind of my take. Okay, I'm playing a balancing game between having cash. So I'm liquidating a lot of short-term trades that I was in, cryptos that were up, maybe some meme coins. This quarter has been amazing, but they're not gains until you realize those gains. Okay. Otherwise, it's just, figures and numbers in a wallet, but it's really not yours. So I'm realizing some of those gains. I'm taking profits on a lot of altcoins right now that I've been up on the last 4 or 5 months. Okay. My long-term investments staying pat, right? I've got a really big position built up in Cardano and Caspa and Ondo and Sui, Chainlink, all of that sort of stuff. I'm comfortable because those are kind of, as we get to the top of 2025, that's where I want to be taking the money off the table when these altcoins start running, right? We just mentioned Chainlink, Polkadot, some of these cryptos, they haven't started yet. They have not started their engines yet, right? So I don't want to sell those. And then with Bitcoin, the key there is there's no selling right now at all, right? I think Bitcoin is at least going to double. Okay. If anything, as I'm taking profits on some of these altcoins, if I don't hold it in stable coins right now, I would probably buy a little bit of Bitcoin. Okay. But we're dollar cost averaging every day anyway. But on big red days, if we were to get a $45,000 Bitcoin price, you better believe we'll be doubling down on Bitcoin. I always say it, I want Bitcoin to be the backbone of the portfolio, right? That allows you to then take risks comfortably, allows you to sleep well at night knowing that you've got Bitcoin in your back pocket. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's my overall kind of sentiment. We'll see how this all plays out as the halving comes and goes. But this is my plan, and you should have yours. How are you going to become a crypto millionaire? Or maybe it's 100,000 or whatever it is for you. Everybody has different goals, but have them during this market and get ready for anything and everything. If the crypto bottom's already in, are you prepared? If the crypto bottom is still to come, are you prepared? What's your end game here in this bull cycle? What are you looking to profit? How much are you trying to take out of the market versus keep in the market for next cycle, etc. Right? Have that all mapped out. And I appreciate you guys. Oh, real quick, shout out to Margex here. You can see the logo right at the top of your screen here. Check out Margex, guys. If you guys want to make some short-term gains, it is the best leverage trading platform out there. You can trade SHIB up to 25x margin. There's a great opportunity for you. You can join a ton of the best traders over there too and see their trades and basically copy exactly what they do. Great platform. Fund your account. You're going to get a 20% sign-on bonus as well. Highly encourage you to check it out. Links to Margex down below.